DreAllDay.com.
Brought to you by the Mental Workbook, your self-guide to becoming the person you want to be for the rest of your life. DreAllDay.com. Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. This video is about what do I have to do? It's a question sometimes people ask that we all have asked at times when we have a goal, certain thing we want to achieve, certain thing we want to get done. We haven't done it yet, haven't achieved it yet. So naturally we ask, okay, what do I got to do? You know, if I want to make this team, I want to start this business, I want to get this money, I want to meet this person, I want to get to this location, I want to get to this position, what do I have to do? I'm telling you here in this video that that question is usually the wrong question. There are times where you do need to ask, what do I need to do? But a lot of times that's not the question you need to ask when you're first starting and when you first set a goal for yourself. I'm going to tell you what that question is right here in this video. First thing to understand is the better question is, who do I need to be? Who do I need to be is a better question than what do I need to do, simply because once you know who you need to be, the actions automatically come with it. For example, let's think of an example, right? You're a high school basketball player and you want to be an NBA basketball player, or you own a small business and you want to own a big business. We'll look at both situations. Instead of saying, you say, what do I need to do? All right, I'm a high school player, I want to play in the NBA, what do I need to do? You got to be good. You got to score a certain number of points maybe, get certain averages, play in some tournaments, get seen by some scouts, go to college probably, and then you got to get drafted into the NBA. Those are things that you need to do, but you already know those things, right? So what is that? How is that actually helping you? Probably not going to help you at all, because you pretty much have those ideas already in your head without watching the video. You don't need anyone to tell you that. Now, if you're a business person, small business, you want to have a big business, what you probably need more customers. And how are you going to get more customers? Not like just saying it, it's going to make them show up. Or you maybe need to hire more staff. Or maybe you don't have the revenue to hire more staff right now. Maybe you need a bigger building. Maybe you need an accountant. Maybe you need to attend some seminar or conference. Maybe you need to get a mentor, someone who has a way bigger business than you. And these are things that maybe you have thought of, maybe you haven't thought of, but are you capable of actually doing it right now on the spot? Probably not. You probably can't do those things right now, even if whether you knew about them or you didn't know about them. That's why it's not the right question, because it gives you a whole bunch of ideas. It gives you like a to-do list, right? That's why we say, what do I need to do? It gives you this to-do list of activities, but what can you actually use with it right now on the spot? Often not many of those items. Maybe 10% of the things you list that I need to do, you can actually do at this moment. So that's why we gotta ask a better question of, who do I need to be? Now, if you're a high school basketball player and you want to play in the NBA, you say, who do I need to be? What you need, this is the way that you answer this question. You assume the position, or you just imagine for a moment, if you were that person. And if it's hard for you to imagine, think of somebody who already has that thing, whatever it is, who already exists as where I want to be. What is this person, how is this person conducting themselves in life differently from how I conduct myself? And that's not just what they're doing physically, it's also how they're thinking. What decisions are they making? What standards do they hold themselves to? This is all part of your being. How am I thinking? See, a player who's in the NBA is not thinking, I'm not sure I want to go to the gym today because I'm tired, or you know, I'm not going to work out because I got an outdoor court and I don't have any other court to train on. They train anyway. They going to the gym anyway. If you're tired, you only got an outdoor court, let's do it on the outdoor court. Whatever they got to do, they're going to do it. Why? Because it's their job. It's their full-time job to train for basketball. If they don't train, they're not going to be good enough to play. They won't be able to keep their job. They won't be the person you're looking at anymore, because they won't be the NBA player that you want to be. So it's about the way that you think, the way that you look at things. The small business owner who wants to become a big business owner, instead of saying, what do I need to do, and getting this list of things that they probably can't even do right now because they may not have the resources to do them, how does a big business owner think? Because every big business owner started out as a small business owner, right? What decisions did they make? What decisions are they making every single day in their business? Are they doing everything by themselves, or are they hiring staff and training people to do things so that the owner, can start to look at the bigger picture of things instead of being down in the details and the weeds all the time, trying to figure out what to do next? Which way are they looking at things? Again, that's a matter of being. That is not a matter of doing. It's a decision that you're making. That's a thought process. How are they conducting themselves in their business? Are they making decisions that will help their business stay afloat right now for the next couple of weeks, maybe make a couple extra dollars? Or are they making decisions that, you know what, we're going to change the overall structure, the way we do things, so that we have the capacity to grow when we get more customers? Are they looking at their customers and asking them, what do we need to offer in addition to what we're already offering? What can we do differently from what we're already doing? How can we make this product or this service or this store better than what we already have? Because they're thinking of ways of expanding, or are they thinking small, like, okay, well, we got these customers, I mean, we pay our bills, we're good like this. Which way are you thinking? So asking the question, who do I need to be, will give you a ways of conducting yourself, ways of thinking, ways of making decisions that will lead to the actions. See, if you ask what do I need to do, you may not be able to do those things, but if you ask who do I need to be, there are actions that will immediately come with that just because you ask yourself a better question. And I got a book called Ask Yourself a Better Question if you didn't know. Point number 2, how do I need to think? And I've given you this already so far, talking about who do I need to be. What kind of decisions do I need to make? How do I need to look at what I'm doing differently? You high school player want to be a pro player, how do you need to think about your training? How do you need to think about the fact that the coach isn't putting you in the game even though you know you have skill? How you need to think about whether you want to invest in a trainer in the off season as opposed to doing everything yourself and watching YouTube videos because you think you can learn everything you need from watching YouTube videos for free. What would the pro do and what are you doing? Now, if those don't line up, what are they thinking and how are you thinking? Even if you don't know for sure, look around the internet. The information is out there. Even if you don't know for sure, you should approximate. Use your best judgment. Use your intelligence and ask yourself, what would a professional athlete do? Would they invest in a trainer? What professional athlete is looking at YouTube videos and saying, all right, I'm going to just do all my training off YouTube? Probably none of them, right? Now, if you want to become that person, what decisions are you making versus what decisions are they making? Again, business person. That big business owner is not going and doing every little detailed maintenance task in his business. Why? Because he's a big business owner. He got people whose job it is to do those things. And if there isn't anyone whose job it is to do it, you know what he's going to do? Assign somebody that job. And if there's nobody to assign, he's going to go hire somebody to do that job. Even if he doesn't have that much money to spare in hiring. Why is that? Because he's thinking, this is how I build a big business. I'm not going to be a small business owner says, let me do it all myself so I can save the time of having to train somebody. I can save the money of having to hire somebody. The big business owner is saying, investing time and money into hiring somebody and training them is what's going to allow me to get big because I can focus on the bigger picture. You understand? This is the difference in thinking, not a difference in doing. Difference in thinking leads to the difference in doing. Point number 3, what habits do I need to replace? You're an amateur athlete. What habits will change when you become a professional? Often you'll hear people say, well, once I get to that level, then I will fill in the blank, right? Small business owner says, well, once I have more revenue, then I'll hire some employees. Once I have more customers coming in, then I'll start training people to do jobs that I don't have to do anymore as a business owner. The athlete says, well, once I make some money playing ball, then I'll hire a trainer. Or they say, well, the pro athlete can hire a trainer because they're making money. No, so you got the equation backwards. You're hustling backwards. It's how they got there. The fact that they invested in themselves is how they got there in the first place. See, you got to make sure you got the whole equation right. What habits do I need to do differently? Again, ask yourself, the person who already is where you want to be, what habits do they have that I don't have? If you're not sure what habits they have, listen, you could come up with some habits that they have. You know, you just be honest with yourself. What habits does this person who's 10 levels above me have that I don't have right now? And what changes can I make? Even if you don't know, just guess. What habits do they have? Again, you are intelligent enough and you have good enough judgment enough to understand that there are some habits you need to change. And you can guess at some things that they're doing that you're not doing. Because if you were doing everything that they were doing, you had all their habits, all their thought processes, and all their beings, you would be the professional already. So there are some things that need to change. This is just an honest conversation that you need to have with yourself when you're looking at these situations. The business owner, exact same thing. What habits do I need to change? And if you want to get even more detailed, go on the internet, anywhere online, and find somebody who's in that position. And read their interviews, read the stories about them, and find those habits, tease out those habits, and then you discover which ones you need to change for yourself. So asking the question, the point of this video, asking the question, what do I need to do, is the wrong question. The better question is, who do I need to be? How do I need to think? What habits do I need to change? My name is Dre all day. Work on your game.
Hey, witness on the beat.